A billboard in the center of Times Square is quite literally dropping jaws and boiling people's blood. Take a look. Check out this billboard towering over Times Square. The words "feeling fat and lazy" are written over an image of a woman sitting with her head in her hands. Actress Jameela Jamil and other high-profile influencers bashed the billboard as body shaming. But its creator, online wellness coach Deborah Capaccio, defends her message. But Deborah wasn't the first and certainly won't be the last to tip the scales. Celebrities including Tess Holliday, Lizzo, and Ashley Graham have all championed to end weight stigma. So does all of this add more weight to the body positivity debate? And Deborah is joining us today. Welcome, Deborah. How are you?
I'm fantastic. Thank you so much for having me. I'm really excited.
Deborah, tell us, what is the real message that you're sending with your billboard? And who is your target audience there?
Basically, I think it's important to understand why I chose the words fat and lazy and why I chose the image of an obese woman with her head in her hands. First of all, I may not have been obese, but I struggled for years with negative self-talk and poor body image. And when I started coaching and working with hundreds of women and speaking to them, they too were calling themselves names like fat, lazy, failure, and frustrated. And so what I decided to do was go big and put those actual words front and center so that women could sort of read them and have a mirror held up to them so that they could decide in that moment, I too feel fat and lazy, and feel the discomfort that that would bring, because it does. But discomfort inspires women to take action and to get real. And so the main message behind the billboard is to tell women that they're not alone, to acknowledge that if you do feel fat and lazy, I hear you. And number three, that there's a real solution out there for you that doesn't focus on diet or exercise.
You led in saying that, well, I didn't feel good about my body, but were you ever at a point where people were bullying you or shaming you, where you got that part of the overweight equation?
No, I was never more than about 15 pounds more than I am now today. But I have been skinny shamed. What is interesting is when I did put the billboard up and it caused a stir, I had DMs coming into my Instagram that were calling me a skinny B word. And how dare I? And I just think that that sort of mentality is really unserving for the women who are out there, who do feel fat and lazy, and to understand that just because someone hasn't experienced the exact scenario doesn't mean that I can't help those women through my own experiences, through compassion, empathy, and authenticity.
The problem is I can't get that from a billboard, right? So if that's your message, you may need more of an infomercial so you can kind of break that down for folks, right? And let's be very, very clear. Being skinny shamed and being fat shamed or obesity shamed and the invisibility that goes through that, those are two totally different things.